the rear sticker. Had a friend make it. It's a little, proportionally, it's a little off, but it's fine. I'm good with it. It's really not, you know, again, don't really care. A friend of my coworker did it for me. He did it on short notice, and, you know, I paid him and it was fine. You know, no one's, the only, you know, it's basically this proportion, basically on the width of these. Should be a little wider, but it looks fine. I'm good with how it looks. So that's all painted up. I do still need to get a new seat. I tried to go to Tractor Supply and they didn't have it today, so I just slapped the old one on so you can see it's still ripped. So let me get this out in the open, and we'll get it taken apart. Bright sunlight. Like I said, it's a rattle can restoration. It's not a true, you know, pneumatic or whatever you want to call it, paint sprayer. It has no hardener, so it's gonna chip fairly easy. But at least it's not as rusty as it was. So the front grille. Here's the front grille, which you can see there's already a couple spots on it, dust and dings already, but it looks good. The front arm, that looks much better than what it was. Basically I brushed on Rust-Oleum on the front and then sprayed it with clear enamel. The front arms are done. The front tires are bigger than standard. These are a pair that I got off Craigslist, I think, Craigslist or Marketplace or something like that. They are, standard is 16 by 6.5 by 8. These are 18 by 6.5 by 8. I think they look a little bit bigger, but the funny thing is, so when you measure them up to this edge here, it's 16, but then, you know, if you fill it out, fully pressure a little bit more and get up to the edge, that's where the 18 is. And then the ones that are originally on there were the 16 by 6.5, and they were 14 to that edge. So it's kind of weird the way they have these labeled. But as you can see, these are already, you know, even the caps are already starting to discolor. They were chromed. This kind of pisses me off, but there's a couple spots I still need to touch up. That, you know, all those arms were locked, and that arm right there to lock a mower deck on, that thing's frozen there. So I was beating on it for a while. I'll have to lube it, try to get it loosened up, but that's why it's not painted. I just basically was beating the shit out of it with a mallet. But yeah, it ain't perfect, but it's definitely much better than what it was. The hood and the stickers, the fact that those are, you know, redone, I mean, it definitely makes it pop. Definitely much better with it painted, no rust, and you know, with the stickers it looks good. But definitely happy with it. Took me longer than I expected, longer than I wanted to. It'll be one of those things that I do some ongoing maintenance with it, just to keep it from you know, keep it running well, but keep it clean. But that's about it. So I'm happy with it. We're, you know, 99% done with it, and there's probably always something I can do better on it. I need to get some reflectors for the back and a few other things, but I'm not killing myself for that. So, but hey, thanks for following the series, and on to the next project.